Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum, our beloved learners. I hope that you are doing well, preparing well for your brevet. You're still dealing with your online teacher, Mr. Labidi Radwan. Before we proceed to our lesson today, I have some tips in order to avoid this pandemic to spread out. Okay, those tips that you've seen maybe in television. So the first one, stay home, stay safe. Second one, we have wearing on medical protective mask, just like this one, for example. Third one, wash your hands regularly and frequently with a liquid soap, at least 30 or 40 seconds. Fourth, use an alcoholic hand sanitizer, okay, just like this one, for example. And of course, avoid crowded places in which we call it a social distancing and respect the laws made by our authorities. Now, we shall proceed to our lesson. Today's lesson, we're still dealing, with sequence 2, me, my personality and life experiences. Today's lesson, just like the previous lesson that we have dealt with prefix, today is with suffix, full and ness. I shall go to the second slide. We have some short presentation. We have one example or two examples, two sentences. Prince Hussein was a careful prince, for example. Prince Hussein was a careful prince. And his son, for example, Prince Abdullah is a careless prince. So, careful or careless is a word which is noun plus full, in which we created an adjective, full of care. This is the meaning, okay, or almost the meaning. The meaning is serious attention or consideration applied to doing something correctly or to avoid damage or risk. Now let's see the contrary. Prince Abdullah is a careless prince. It means without care, for example, without care. Here we have a noun plus less. Let's see how to form. Now, forming adjectives using suffix full. You can form adjectives by adding the suffix full to some nouns. For example, cheer plus full, we have cheerful. The same thing for head plus full, healthful. Thought plus full, we have thoughtful. Example taken from your textbook. The English, yes, Dewey, it is not in English, I guess it's in Indian. Dewey wants to be helpful to her people. She wants to help poor children, okay, she's from New Delhi. Let's see, forming adjective using the suffix less. You can use suffix less to form adjectives that means without. Cheer plus less means cheerless, without being cheer. Now, help plus less, helpless. Thought plus less, thoughtless. Example, I feel so helpless, it means I can do nothing. I can't help. When I see the children of Gaza, of Palestine, on TV dying out there, okay, dying out there. Now, you have to keep in mind that both suffixes are opposites. The suffix full means with, and the suffix less means without. But be careful. You always look up in your dictionary. Because not all the adjectives ending with suffix full have their opposites ending with suffix less. We will see in one of the activity or the following activity, inshallah. So you've got task 1. Use your dictionary and form adjectives in the table below by adding the suffixes full, ness to the following nouns. What we have: beauty, fear, harm, success, hope, pain, peace, and price. In the table, you've got to put the adjectives, the created adjectives from those given nouns. with full here, with less here. So we'll say, correction, beautiful. Okay, by the way, in beautiful you have to avoid the Y. The Y is becoming I, beautiful. So beautiful, we don't have beautifulness or beautyless or whatever. So it doesn't, we have here, the contrary is ugly or horrible. Fearful, fearless. Okay. Harmful, mu'thi, harmless. Okay, the contrary. Now successful, okay, in some dictionaries and the internet we have successless, but it is very rare usage of the word successful. We have, it is very rare. Now hopeful, hopeless, painful, mu'lib, painless, the contrary. Now peaceful, peaceless means no peace. And of course, concerning priceless, we don't have priceful, by the way. Now let's see the next activity. Write a single word with full or less to complete each sentence. I am, so what do you have to do here? Full of thanks. Grateful, for example. To have such a loving family. Sammy saw, we have an adjective, without home. What is it? A puppy, okay? A small dog wandering around town. Nadia, you look full of beauty in that dress. The squirrels, okay, it's an animal, living in trees, in the backyard are without harm. Did you see the full of color, the rainbow in the sky, okay, with the 7 colors. Now, this broken toy is a without worth, okay, without worth piece of junk. Now, you have to transform these given phrases, full of thanks, without a home, full of beauty, without a heart, full of color, without a worth, into adjectives. One using less, the other using full. Let's say the correction. I am thankful to have such a loving family. It means full of thanks. Sammy saw a homeless puppy wandering around town without home. Okay, homeless. Nadia, you look beautiful in that dress, full of beauty. The squirrels, in the backyard are harmless. The 5th one, did you see a colorful rainbow in the sky? Did you see the colorful rainbow in the sky? Concerning color, you can, in a British English, it is C-O-L-O-U-R. But in American English, it's just C-O-L-O-R and full, of course, rainbow in the sky. Now the last one, this broken toy is a worthless piece of junk without worth. Now, this is that's it for today. Till next time, inshallah. Thanks for following us. As I told you in the early session, stay home, stay safe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Goodbye.